What is up, you guys? It's Vincent here, and today I bring to you quite possibly the stupidest movie I have ever seen, apart from The Phantom Menace and Cars 2. Uh, yeah, Phantom Menace and Cars 2 and this movie are the only movies that I really think are stupid. I'll have to watch more to find out if other movies are as bad as they say they are. Anyway, today we are going to be watching the premonition racing crash scene from Final Destination 4. And I'm going to be pointing out every single inaccuracy in this pertaining to the races. Um Pertaining to the race itself. And I'm sorry if you hear chewing noises. I'm chewing a piece of gum right now. So enjoy my chewing noises. Anyway, this was actually scheduled to be the final destination movie. The final destination movie. So it was called The Final Destination. But they had so much money that they decided to make another one. So let's just go ahead and get into it. I've been talking for too long. Okay, so right there, after he would have slipped, there probably would have been a red flag called because you don't just slip like that out of pit road and then not have a red flag call. I mean, there's oil spill on the track. You call a red flag. You get him to stop. You clean up the oil. Boom, happy. So let's continue.
Is it safe to sit here? Of course, there's a fence there. We're fine.
Catch fence is supposed to be at least 2 to 3 inches higher. I don't know how high official NASCAR catch fences are. Leave actual height estimate in the comments below because I have no idea. But yeah, it should be higher. Anyway, let's keep watching. And who decided to let the poltergeist into McKinley and unscrew the catch fence? Kick him out of McKinley. McKinley is the racetrack, by the way, if you don't know what I'm talking about. Fun fact. Fun fact. This is not an actual official NASCAR race, which is why you see Megatech 300 and not something like Daytona 500 or Brickyard 400 or something with the 100 at the end. I don't know. Another thing is that I'm looking at all these drivers' portraits, and it's not like they remind me of any actual NASCAR drivers, which they don't. They don't look anything like them. But why are they all so young? Why are. And they must have died when they were young, which begs the question, why did they die when they were so young? Is that how unsafe these races are at this track? That just kind of gets my brain going.
Did you feel that? Just now, right here.
You okay?
I felt something touch me, something strange.
Okay, right here. Here, let me go back and slow it down for y'all. That's a bit too slow, but I'm gonna Oh, the sound. The sound is terrible. I'm sorry, y'all. Okay, after he moves out of the way, you're gonna see him. Okay, there we go. Okay, so right there, number 16 car. It takes one pump to get the car into the air. Because in real NASCAR races, the car stops. One pump gets the car, I guess, lifted, and then they change the tires really fast. He drops it down, the car knows to leave, and then it leaves. So him having to do multiple pumps is inaccurate, to say the least. All right, right there, the guy who, uh, the the driver would have gotten a penalty. There would have been a red flag. He would have pulled off. The screwdriver would have been taken out, and then nothing else would have happened. Um, so in real life, if you are left with a tool of some sort in the back of your car, you would pull off. There'd be a red flag, and then somebody would come out there, pull it out, and then you'd be on your way. The driver would also probably get a penalty for pulling out of his pit area before the fuel dude was done doing the fuel stuff. Um, but people also need to remember that this is just a movie. Nothing's gonna make sense, especially in Final Destination, and so I'm just trying to rationalize everything, make it seem realistic. I don't think the screwdriver would be that loose. It doesn't look like it's that sharp to pop a tire, but just watch. Now, he pops the tire, he kind of loses control. This is kind of accurate the way that he loses control. But if you were to pop a tire in real life, you'd kind of spin out, maybe hit a wall, and then you'd kind of come to rest on all fours. But if you're not so lucky, you'll flip, you'll maybe go airborne. But NASCAR has these thingies on the roof called a roof flaps, which prevents you from going airborne and flipping violently. Anyway, let's continue watching. Now, because the car doesn't have roof flaps, it's very, very common that he would have eventually gone airborne. But he wouldn't have gone this high, and the car probably wouldn't have sustained this much damage. Driver's probably still fine. I don't know. Let's continue on. Tires are not that bouncy. Why are they so bouncy? Okay, that would not happen. The catch fence is so high on actual NASCAR tracks that if a tire were to go over, it would have been, I don't care, TikTok, go away. The catch fence would have, well, caught the tire, and then it probably would have bounced back onto the track. Or if they're extremely lucky, bounced into the grass. And her getting her head freaking blown off is totally inaccurate. A tire probably would make your head come off, but it wouldn't, like, do that. A bumper hitting a race car's windshield does not make it explode. Okay, I don't even need to explain that. We're just gonna move on. How is the... Okay. Wow. This is so inaccurate. Oh, another thing is, why haven't they done renovations onto this stadium in like 2,000 years because the boards are breaking at the seams. The catch fence is shattering like glass. And the cars look like they're flimsy looking. How old is this racetrack? And why is the race still going? If you pop a tire and a car starts flipping and it ends up in the stands, which is extremely inaccurate and probably won't ever happen. There's like a 1% chance that will happen at any race, whether that be dirt, truck, car, whatever. That won't happen. And even if it did, you would stop the race immediately. All the cars would pull off, everybody would get out. Some of the racers would probably go check up on their friends because I guarantee you, a lot of these guys know everybody. They're probably all friends out here. So, why do you keep the race going? This is just putting the drivers at risk. This is putting more people at risk, fans and drivers included. That also doesn't happen. If you've ever seen a video of two NASCAR cars hitting like that, they don't explode like that. All right then. Why is an engine block flying through the air? I don't. Where did it come from? Just smoke, fire, frickin' engine block hitting a lady. Like, I don't. What? 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 Well, he's dead. Oh. I don't think plywood boards are that sharp to do that. Let's move on. And there goes two other cars freaking exploding. Really? Really? How does a car move with such velocity that it knocks a freaking pillar off of its supports? I don't. And it's on fire. What? All right, my question is, who runs these races? And why aren't the crew chiefs stopping the race? Okay, I can see how it's falling apart. The stadium's 2,000 years old and freaking flying metal beams and hoods and engine blocks and carburetors and shock springs and whatever else cars are made out of is flying through the air at 2,000 miles per hour and hitting people and knocking their heads off. What is wrong with this movie? That part of the stadium wasn't even... It didn't even have any supports. It was right in between two supports. How did that fall?
Ow. Hey, what the heck?
Alright. Bottom line, this movie is freaking terrible. I wouldn't suggest watching it unless you're on just this binge of Final Destination. Which I don't know why you would be. I mean, it's just cliche stuff. I mean, I like it, but I mean, it just kind of gets repetitive after a while. I mean, after like one or two movies, you already know what's gonna happen. So you might as well scream at the top of your lungs, "Move! Move! A freaking car's gonna fall on you or whatever." Like, geez, just it's so stupid. I'm done. Done with this stupid racing stuff. This stupid inaccurate Final Destination racing clap. Anyway, I'll see you later. See y'all later, I mean.